in a land not so far away. All you have to do is probably type one letter into your search bar. But still, a war. The music war. Thank God it's not the time war, but yeah. So let me just explain this war of music. Hi guys! So today, in case you couldn't tell, I wanted to talk about, it's kind of fandoms, but it's also more music related things. So it's more bandoms than fandoms, but still. Today, I've realized that I really wanted to make this video for the longest time, and there's so many videos out there based on this, but I don't think a lot of it get the point across. Music is music to everyone. Music isn't something that is like just Pierce the Veil, or just All Time Low, or just Justin Bieber, or just One Direction, or it's everything. Music is more than we think, more than we can comprehend. And saying things such as, how did One Direction save your life? They're a stupid boy band. And how could Pierce the Veil save your life? They're just a bunch of emo Mexicans. It's very rude and it's very mean, and you don't understand people's story. And I know that the whole, you know my name, not my story, is very, very cliche and very stupid, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's annoying, that's stupid, why would you even say that? It's true though. It is very, very true. It's true. Because you don't understand how One Direction could save somebody's life. Maybe they were maybe they've been depressed and suicidal for all these years that we don't know about. And One Direction, their music, their pop music, their let's party, let's dance kind of music made them happy because it had that happy vibe. And to everyone that is like, One Direction's a stupid boy band that was in the X Factor and blah blah blah, and their music's written for them, so it's not very blah blah blah, you know, it's not good enough for anything, and Pierce the Veil should be on the radio, and Sleeping with Sirens should be on the radio, not this bullshit. No, guys, no. It's on the radio because people like it. It's catchy, it's poppy, it's good. Because you don't like it doesn't mean that it doesn't deserve to be on the radio. Now, I'm not saying that Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil and All Time Low and all of them bands shouldn't be on the radio. They should. They're really good bands and artists, and they're really great, amazing musicians, and they should be on the radio, and people should appreciate them more. But they aren't as popular as One Direction and Justin Bieber and The Wanted and Kesha. They're not as popular because they aren't played on the radio. All Time Low has been on MTV, Paramore has been on MTV, Fall Out Boy has been on MTV, and all these bands that we know and love and we're obsessing over have been on MTV. It's just been on it's been on the times where not that many people are up, and if they are, they're not really paying attention to what's on MTV. They're more busy getting ready for school or work. Another thing, saying certain bands shouldn't exist because you don't like their music is very rude. I'm gonna pull a YouTube fandom moment here. Dan girls versus Phil girls. Now, Dan girls are the mega super Justin Bieber type fans that are fans of Dan Is Not On Fire. And Phil girls are the same as Dan girls, but with amazing Phil. Now, a lot of Dan girls are like, amazing Phil shouldn't be alive, and he sucks, and he's not as good as Dan, and blah blah blah. And a lot of Phil girls are like, how does Dan have more subscribers than Phil? Phil's been doing this longer, and blah 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 blah. they both have worked very hard at what they do, and they're both very popular and very known. And the number of subscribers shouldn't really matter. I think it doesn't really matter, and the views don't matter, and the number of followers on your Twitter and the number of followers on your Tumblr, they don't matter. If somebody likes what they like, that's what matters. If they are happy with what they like and they enjoy what they like, that's all that really matters. All these text posts and all these chat posts on Tumblr based on One Direction and Justin Bieber and the Wanted and pop music fans hating on pop punk and rock music fans because we're emo. But nobody recognizes and nobody really shows that it's the same way around. It's the same vice versa. That's our issue, is that everyone gets hate and nobody recognizes and nobody thinks about who they're sending hate to. And this is the same exact thing with fandoms. It angers me greatly, to be honest. And that's why I don't like going on Tumblr and going through tags. That is the exact reason I hate going through tags. And it's the same exact thing with fandoms against other fandoms. And it's very, very terrible. And I hate it so much. And I just think everyone really needs to recognize what is going on and how people are reacting and sending hate to other people. And that's why I made this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed me ranting. You probably didn't, but I hope you did, and I hope you are you're either oh yeah, I know how you feel, I understand that, or you're I now realize that I have been wrong in the past, and that I don't need to send hate to insert artist name here. I don't need to send hate to their fan base or to them because I get hate for what I like. Or you're just yeah, suck it to them, Logan. Got that. Good job. So either way, I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye, I guess.